Yeah, no, I think it's worked out really well. The room is nice. There's not enough drinks for me as far as I'm concerned. But we had a great matchup coming up first with PR Balrog up against EG Ricky Ortiz.
These guys coming from the same house now.
Indeed,
they all
the
live
fighting
together.
I don't want to see the toilet in that house, but I do want to see this match.
Yes. So I think they're ready to go. So I think they're going straight into the match, really. Yep.
Yeah, they've been doing their button checks, so this is hot.
So what do you think? What do you think of this matchup in general? I mean, it's sort of I think it's in Balrog's favor, but
I tend to agree, but Ricky's been playing really strong, and I just admire the fact that he's really always just decided to get this done with Rufus, and they're an uncharacteristic jump from PR Balrog. Ricky read it the whole way.
Wow. And he has not gotten off him the entire time. So, I mean, basically, when I've been watching PR Rog play recently, he doesn't really pressure Ricky or any of the Rufuses that I've seen him play enough at the start of the round. And he basically lets Ricky dictate the entire match.
And he will pop the ultra right there, yeah.
He's going to get the corner. And I think strategically that's a flaw at the very first round against Rufus, because you want to get the stun when he has no meter.
Yeah, you want to get that going and make sure he doesn't have that meter to do any defense of Messiah kicks. Ricky really made it work there in the beginning of the round, and this is the way the match should go with a lot of those rush punches. Wow, pulled him out of the air.
Oh, it's going to kill him, too.
He just got caught at the beginning of his jump with both hits of that roundhouse. Serious miscalculation there from PR Balrog. Trying to meet him air-to-air, perhaps, with a quick jumping air counter, but no dice.
Ricky, I mean, he's always on top of that jumping roundhouse.
Yeah, no, you don't want to. Well, in that case, it was a question of bad reactions there from PR Balrog, but this is how the match should go. And then that crouching fierce out of the air is not always a clean counter, but enough of a challenge to keep Rufus out of the air.
I agree, yeah.
So that is, I think, generally what gives Rufus the advantage in this match as people see it, but Ricky been very creative here. He's right in there. That was, I think, a predictable throw. He needed to wake him up a little bit, but sometimes predictable still works.
Yeah. And also, the other thing that I would mention is just the option selects that Balrog has available to the dive kicks.
Completely.
So,
and that jab pressure, again, keeping Rufus out of the air from getting into the air with that instant dive kick.
Ricky just putting the pressure on Balrog, or PR Rog, really. Actually had a little bit of offensive burst there, but it just got shut down by jabs.
And now he's looking just sort of hopeless. And Ricky's content to play this a little bit more carefully. Try and trade with some rush punches, perhaps.
Trying to make something happen. He got it. He's already in the corner, so he doesn't need to use the super, really.
And that's going to be it. That's exactly, he had meter to burn there, so he could just sort of sit there and wait for PR Balrog to try and crack him open. No dice, and that was really all Ricky that time. I mean, we saw PR Balrog get a few openings, but nothing, and no real momentum.
And this is how it's been. I kind of explained that a little bit before, but PR Rog doesn't really go in at the beginning. He just kind of tries to play defense the entire time. Well, now he's actually doing
himself
it. So.
Good. Well, PR Balrog, very smart player. Often doesn't get credit for being as really making smart decisions and adjustments as I think he deserves. And maybe one there early there with a quick throw.
Oh, they're good headbutt.
Good throw pressure, but Ricky, again, such great reactions.
Yeah, it's hard to get through his defense. When he's on game, like on point with his reversals, it's like impossible to start anything.
And I love that conversion right there. Ricky really holding out of the pressure. All he had was the jab, but he managed to convert it into the EX Tornado Spin. Really held that pressure, managed to score the dizzy, and takes out PR Balrog. Now, match point, Ricky Ortiz.
Looking pretty hopeless.
That's, I think, what he's been looking for in those when he got caught with that roundhouse before.
Well, now you're going to see Ricky go back to that jump roundhouse early. That's what he likes to do, I would imagine. Ooh. Not respecting the Messiah at all.
Nice counter. Very brave stuff. Right into the uppercut.
They're all getting desperate.
And Ricky reading it the whole time, just blowing up with the jabs as a counter to the throw attempts. Ricky just making all the right decisions there.
On and off. He knows when to not hit buttons, when to hit buttons. It's pretty dominant right now, and that's going to be close to hit. Yep. Yeah, just closed it out. A little short of the Ultra, but had the EX Snake Strike. And that one was all EG Ricky Ortiz. PR Balrog looking up at the sky like, I don't know what we're supposed to do there. That's a tough one.